What's up guys? Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to get a Wikipedia page for under $1,000. When I was in high school, you could pretty much write anything you wanted on Wikipedia. It was kind of like the corner stall in a public high school bathroom. Everyone would write curse words on. Nowadays, Wikipedia has an extreme amount of editorial oversight that borders on insane. Several PR companies have literally popped up charging 10 to 20K to create a Wikipedia campaign just to get you enough notability to create a page. Most people either make a page and have it taken down immediately or see the price tag and then get something to stick and immediately forget about it. The truth is, it's pretty easy to get a Wikipedia page for under $1,000. I'm going to show you how I do this for both myself and my clients. But before we get into that, we need to discuss the DJs Deal. I spend thousands of dollars every week trying all kinds of weird shit to entertain and educate you guys. The insane part is I'm doing this completely for free. This is legitimately the only part of my day I'm not charging someone for. Because of that, I'm asking you guys to smash the like and subscribe button. This is the only way I know people are actually getting value from me pimping out my talents to OnlyFans and spending thousands of dollars on experiments I'm sharing in public. If the channel gets big enough, we might get into Hampton, and this will evolve into the gentleman's agreement. But for now, it's the DJs Deal. Wikipedia pages are one of the few sources Google actually trusts. It is also one of the primary sources of Google's knowledge graph. Having a Wikipedia page adds a ton of legitimacy to your business and makes Google think your site is a real company. Basically, it's an EAT signal that actually matters, unlike putting a contact email in your footer. If you're struggling with ranking for your brand name, believe your rankings are being throttled for being a niche site, and you want to stand out from your competitors as a real business, a Wikipedia page can boost your authority pretty much overnight. Although Google is one of the industry leaders in AI, they don't really know anything about 99% of the sites they index. They largely rely on links to tell them who should or shouldn't be ranked. Wikipedia is one of the few outside ranking factors that can actually change Google's mind about a website. This means a scammy, low-quality site with a Wikipedia page will often outrank a legit site without a Wikipedia page. Actually, creating a Wikipedia page is terrible. Their notability and editor guidelines are extremely strict, and unless you know what you're doing, most pages get taken down almost immediately. It's like a high school being run by kids obsessed with MLA formatting instead of jocks. Miserable, but in weird ways you wouldn't expect. All the editors have way too much time on their hands. Although you could write pretty much anything you wanted a couple years ago, it has an insane amount of editorial oversight. That makes it difficult to get a page up unless you know someone on the inside, which we'll get into in a minute. Want to know what Google actually thinks your brand is? Try popping it in here. The Google Knowledge Graph API is a fancy way of saying this is what Google believes to be true about any keyword you type in. If there is a Wikipedia page targeting a specific keyword, you can pretty much guarantee that Google will view this page as the definitional authority of the term. Let's check out a few examples of this in action. The Starbucks example. Google is pulling directly from Wikipedia. Check out the definition of Starbucks in the Knowledge Graph API. Not only is it saying it's pulling from Wikipedia, but it's literally word for word. If you Google Starbucks, the exact same definition is in the knowledge panel. Google's definition of Starbucks is whatever Wikipedia says. Another good example is SEMrush. You can see Google is pulling this definition straight from the Wikipedia page. If you Google SEMrush, the exact same definition is in the Wikipedia citation. It's the exact same thing with Nike. Google Nike, you can see Google is pulling from Wikipedia and crediting Wikipedia in the knowledge panel. This is extremely important because it shows Google trusts outside info more than your site, no matter how authoritative your site is. Google's definition is coming from external links, not from your about page. This is a great way to game the system in your favor and set your own definition of your website. I recommend playing around with this tool and search for a few of your competitors or peers. If the knowledge graph knows who they are, but not who you are, you're setting yourself up to get smacked in future algo updates. To get a Wikipedia page, you need to be notable. Basically, this means press coverage from several large news organizations about why you're important and why people want to read about you. If you do not have the press coverage necessary, it'll probably cost 10K plus just to get the necessary coverage to make you notable. Then you need someone to make the page, which costs a few $1,000s. Here are Wikipedia's notability requirements. Much like SEO, doing the rules completely white hat will probably keep you from getting that page up until 2030. If you have some traction with your business, there is a shortcut you can take. Pay someone with an aged account to make you a page. I recommend using a platform called Swapped to order a Wikipedia page. The service costs $850 and they have several contacts with old Wikipedia accounts that'll drastically lower the bar on getting the page live. This merchant I personally use on my page to create my own pages. All right, before you pay, they will evaluate the pages you want to make, compile sources, write the draft, publish the post. For the amount of hassle that comes with getting a Wikipedia page live, this is a steal, in exchange for money. It's important to note that they can't get a page up for a domain you registered last week. You need a bit of press coverage, relevancy in your niche, but their service drastically reduces the bar needed to get that page up. They take care of making the page according to Wikipedia's guidelines. And honestly, if you need some press coverage, you should take a look at this video I made about how I got featured in huge publications like Forbes. There are no guarantees with this stuff. All it takes is one pencil pusher having a bad day with an old Wikipedia account to nuke your page. However, this is much less likely to happen if someone with an account from 2010 is the one publishing instead of the account you made 2 weeks ago. I currently have a page on non-English version of Wikipedia. This still helps the knowledge graph, but obviously getting an English version is better. Wikipedia isn't the only source Google pulls from. They pull from a variety of sources, including IMDb, Wikidata. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make videos about creating profiles on these platforms. If you're unable to get a Wikipedia page, you should create a Wikidata entry. The process is a lot easier, has minimal oversight. All they're making sure is that there's no duplicate entries. All right, make sure you let me know what you guys think of this video. While I'm not a Wikipedia expert, it's not worth my time. I know enough to get pages up for important brands in our portfolio without spending $10K plus to satiate some neckbeard's notability requirements. I don't think Wikipedia pages make sense for anyone doing less than $10K a month in monthly revenue. However, if you have an affiliate or content website and are doing all the normal EAT stuff like author pages, social profiles, etc., and are still getting crushed, getting your brand a Wikipedia page will give you a shot in the arm from an EAT perspective and provide credibility in Google's eyes.